guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to do a Valentine's Day look using this eye look right here. And I already did my eyebrows off camera, so let's just get right to the video. I know it's been a long time since I've put a video on here. I've just been really busy, and so I'm not busy no more, so let's just get into the video. So we are going to use this eyeshadow palette by Hard Candy, and you can already tell I've used a lot of that, but we are going to use the one that says birthday suit, and this is the number if you're wanting to know, 890. So let's just do this. This is we're going to go with the e.l.f. professional eye blending brush. Sorry guys, that was my dad. But we are going to use the e.l.f. professional blending brush, and we are going to go in with this color right here, and we're just going to dab this a few times so we can get some color on there, but then we're going to tap off the excess so we leave with that. And I'm going to use my little mirror right here. That's my Neutrogena shine control. That's what I use to set my face, but we're just going to use this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go into the crease where that naturally is, but you want to bend your head back a little bit. That way you can get that into the crease. So we're just going to go back and forth into the eye. And then you want to blend it outwards up close to where your brow bone is, and we're just going to blend that out. So you see, I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. What is that? Oh, that's my doorknob. But we're just going to go blend that out. And you always want to hold the brush at the end. I know I was holding it close. That's just because I was trying to show y'all how to blend that in. But we're just going to go back and forth, back and forth. And you want to just blend that out right there. And blend it out at the ends of that. And so there we go, we got that done. Now we're going to go back in with the palette, and we're going to go into this color right here. We're going to go in that. We're just going to dab that once. Well, we got some color on it. I'm not going to tap that off because we want to put some dimension into our eyes. So we're just going to go just into the crease. And this part, you can hold it close to the bristles because we want that dimension in our eyes to where we look like this is mainly for hooded lids, but I do it anyways just to put some dimension into it. And then you want to blend that out a little bit into the transition color. That way it looks like that. That should be what it looks like. Eventually we're going to get to this, so yeah, this looks really cool. But now we're going to go in with this brush. Don't know where it's from because I got it from one of my friends, but it has these two ends on it. So we're going to use the little fluffy side, and we're going to go right beside that color that we just did, but we're going to go in with this brown. Now all we need to do is dab that twice because it's really pigmented, and if you're not careful you'll put it a lot on your eyes, and then that's a lot of blending. I made that mistake. So we're just going to use that color, and we're going to start out here, and then we're going to work our way inwards, and then we're going to work our way blending that up. But we're not going to go all the way up because we still want that redness to show, because this is Valentine's Day. So we're going to go right here. You see how really pigmented it is? And then we're going to work our way inwards, but we want to soften that look up. So now we're just going to go straight in, use what's left on the brush. Not showing you what it is. We're just gonna make sure that's blended out a little bit, and then we're gonna go back in there, dab only once, and then start going in to make that really harsh on the lid. And then start blending it up. And blending it into that little crease color that we did, because it separates the transition from the dark. So you see we're already starting to get that depthness on our lid. So now we're going to blend this out. And we're going to use the other side where there's no color onto it. And that's what we're going to use to blend that out. And this look requires no eyeliner. So if you're a person that doesn't really like eyeliner, this is going to be good for you. Oh, I just hit the blinds. Okay, now we're just going to blend that out. You see that we're still keeping that redness out there. And if you didn't put enough into your transition color, then you can do that. And now we're going to taper this out at the ends and just slightly take that color back. That way it doesn't look so harsh. And then that's our final result. So you can see how this looks really blended out here. Now the reason why you do that is because you don't want to have such harsh lines in between your transition color. So I kind of didn't go high enough for my transition, so we're just going to add some redness to the top of that. Well, orangeness. That way it doesn't look so, bad. So there we go. Now we're going to go in with this Sensational Lash Mascara Full Fan Effect by Maybelline New York. And since there's a lot of product that comes off of this, you always want to just rub that off on the side of there. That way you don't get so much, because I don't want to have all my eyelashes clumped. That's just my preference. If you like clumpy eyelashes, then that's good. But for me, I don't really like that kind of look, so I got to use the camera on my phone. So here we go. Now we're just gonna, go up like this. And make sure that you get into the inner corners of your lids. So, and I don't put on fake eyelashes because my eyelashes are already long anyways, and with this look you don't really need fake eyelashes, but if you want to, then that's fine, you can. But for me, I don't like doing that. Now I'm gonna go get my full face stuff because I want to finish this look up, that way you know how it's gonna look at the end. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm gonna use this e.l.f. mineral infused face primer, and I'm just going to put this on the back of my hand. I'm just going to put it right there, get that to come out. Then I'm going to use this to look in, so I'm just going to prime my face, and I do use my hands for this. So, and I'm not going to take it all the way down my neck because that's not how I do it. So, but if you do that, then that's cool. But I don't. I'm going to finish this up and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm done with priming my face. So now I'm going to go in with this Maybelline New York Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. 75 Natural Beige. So that's the shade I use. If you're wanting to, get this, I mean, I like it, but it's really good to blend out, but it's kind of like too matte for me. Like it just dries down too fast, and it makes your face feel really dry and scaly. So there's 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounces in this, so it's a pretty good bit, but it's not that much. So I usually just blend this with my fingers, but we're just gonna pump this out onto my hand, and this looks so gross. I know. Like if you look at it in the camera, if you look at it in person, it's like way darker than that. Don't be alarmed if you're my shade number, Natural Beige 75, don't be alarmed by this because it comes off dark on your face, but it's really not dark. So I'm going to put this on real quick. I'm going to put this on my foundation brush, dot my face. You always want to just like dot your face and everything because you don't want to put too much on. And when you dot it on, it actually puts it on, you can blend everything in better. So it's like, you can see how dark it is. Like in person, this looks orange, which is really odd because when I put this on at school, it's like yellowish, green, and it just looks weird. It looks like I'm putting basically poop on my face. But we're gonna dot that, and then we're gonna blend this out. I'm going to show you what it's like to blend this out, and then, like, if you pat and swipe at the same time, this is going to keep your foundation in, and it's going to blend it in to the face primer. So, I mean, to be honest, it's better to blend this out with your fingers than a brush. But, And our little friend on our lip is going to poke out today. But, it's going to be okay. I mean, it looks patchy right now. But once you blend it out, trust me, it's not patchy. So, I'm going to finish this up off camera. And then I'll be back with you to do concealer. So, we're just going to do this. So, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my foundation on, and honestly, this looks good with just the foundation, but I'm going to go in with the Fit Me, it'd be better if you do this, 15 Matte and Poreless, 15 Fair is Fit Me Concealer, and it's 15, number 15, and we are going to make a triangle under the eyes, basically just swiping this out and blending that in after we put this on. And I put this around my nose because it gets a little bit red there. And then as concealer goes, you can just use this as a guide for your line in your eyes. If you like messed up right here, like that, is just go against where you lined your makeup, your eye makeup, and you got a nice sharp line. That's usually what I do, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. But that's just what I do. So, just if y'all wanted to know what I do. And I usually use my finger to blend this out. And what's good about this foundation is that these two things can blend in together so easily that it's really not that hard to do. Because I know some, like foundation and concealers, it looks so oily together and they just don't look like they match. But this does. And once we get the concealer on, that's when I'm going to set my face. And I usually set my face before I do concealer, but I totally forgot about it. So we're just gonna go with, like, I didn't put on concealer and put on my full face, so now I'm gonna do the other eye, and then I'm gonna go off camera, and then I'm gonna set my face. I don't know why, but this side always looks better when I put concealer on it. I don't have this much concealer in, so I need to get more, but honestly, you could do, you know, under eye with just the powder, and it would look so good. But I don't have a lot of money to get some stuff, so you gotta make with what you got. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I was just gonna show you. I already got the concealer blended and everything, but I'm using what I'm using as a mirror. But it's the Nugena Shine Control Powder and Rise Protein Complex. I don't know what shade number this is, but it says Invisible Tint on here, but I think that's just a description. So all I'm doing is I'm putting this on to set my face. That way, you know, it's not bad. So we're just going to put this on our face and nose, and then we're going to go on the head. And if you don't want everything to mess up, like with your eyebrows and stuff, you're just going to pat the powder in, so that way it doesn't mess up your eyebrows. And there we go. We got the face set. Don't need that brush no more. Now to set our concealer, I'm using this Wet n Wild contouring palette, and we're going to use that white color that's in there that is messed up all in there, but you know, it always does that for me. I don't know why. This is so hard to open. Things I made. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to use that white color and this kabuki brush to set my under eyes. So I'm just going to touch that a little bit. That way we can get some of the powder on there. And use this mirror. So what we're going to do is we're just going to, you know, dab. Because we don't want to take off any of that concealer. So we're just going to dab. Dab, dab, dab. I love watching those little voiceovers. They're so funny. But we are going to, you know, dab under the eye. And just get that all set underneath our eyes. And there we go. I forgot to put concealer right here and on my nose. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put concealer on my chin. You know, just highlight. And then you don't want to put too much on your nose because I found it's really hard to blend out, but you know. So you just want to make a small little line on the bridge of your nose. You don't need to make it too much. And honestly, you need to follow where, you know, your natural stuff is at, because you don't want to make too much because you don't want to look fake. So we're just going to blend that out onto our nose. You know, I'm just patting it. You never want to swipe when you're blending because it'll take off everything. So we don't want to do that. Now our chin. And just blend it out slowly like we did our eyes. Yeah. that's just what I think. And you just blend that out slightly. Just blend it out slightly and up. That way it looks natural. So, now we're going to go back in with that powder. And we're going to dab there. And then we're going to take this. And we haven't done this eye yet, so we're going to set this under eye. And I know people use 2 different powders and they swap it off. Well, this, you don't really have to swap it off because it just stays there. So, that's what we're doing. Tastes nasty. So, we're going to put this on our nose to set it. There we go. Now, we're going to use this contour brush by Wet n Wild. And we're going to use that darker color, and we're just going to dab in it 1 or 2 times. You know, depending on your preference about what you want to do, how dark you want it to be. And people suck in their cheeks, but I find that a little bit too hard to find where your natural contour place is at. So, that's why we're just doing that. Dab again. And here we go. We're just going to start blending up into that concealer. We're just going to blend it up. That way it gives us like a bronzy look. In a way. So. We're going to do that. Then we're going to follow our jawline. And blend that out. So I'm going to do the rest of my face off camera. And I'll be right back. So now, since I've got my contour all done, we are going to go in with that white shade again. And bake our face. Which you want to put that light shade under and we're going to put this right underneath where we contoured our face. And just set that. And I think I'm going to make that a little bit more bronzy. So. It's basically how I bronze my face. So now we're going to put this under our contour on our forehead, and that sets that. Now we are done with this. Let me set this over here. Now we are going to take this CoverGirl Instant Cheekbones contouring blush. And we're going to mix this dark shade with this white, not this white shade, but this light pinky shade, medium pink. And you just want to put this on the apples of your cheeks, so right here. And if you need to find that, all you have to do is smile, and you instantly find that. So you instantly get those little rosy cheeks. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then we're we're going to use the other side to blend that out. So now we have those little rosy cheeks. And now, what I'm going to take, I got this new thing for Christmas, and y'all saw it when I did the video for my Christmas, what I got for Christmas Day. And we're going to take this Luminous Luxe 5-piece collection by LA Colors, Luminous Shine Glow, and it is in number 41258. That's my dad outside, so just don't mind that. And we're going to take this very white shade. We're going to put that on our finger, and this is really pigmented. So we're going to put that right here and blend it up to where your tail of your eyebrow ends. And, you know, this type of highlighter, when you press down on it, it comes out harder. So, because when you take the first layer off, you have to press harder. So, we're just going to do that right there. And then you want to just blend that out. That way it looks like a natural highlight. So, there you go. Now we're going to put this on this side. We're going to do the same thing. Then we're going to do the nose. Right here. And I forgot to contour my nose, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I got that done, contour my nose. Now we're going to go down the bridge of our nose and put a highlight there. See that? We're going to put that there. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to do my lower lash line with that dark brown color that we used for our eyes. And I'm going to go on my lower lash line. And then we're going to blend it out with this side. You know, slightly just blend it out. And there we go. And then we're going to do the other side. So, there we go. I don't know, it's a little bit different. So, okay, I think that's better. Then we're going to put this eye and this mascara on our lower lash line. And remember to wipe this off because we don't want all of that clumpness. So, we're just going to put this on here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same liner brush, and we're going to use that highlight, put that on the brush, and we're going to go under our brow bone to create a little bit of shine. underneath there. So you want to have some glam underneath that. For this look, you just want to have a little bit of shine because, you know, you want your partner or whatever you're doing for Valentine's Day, you just want them to see your shine, so, because you should be their shine. That was so cool. I said that. And remember to blend that out together with that color, you know, that way there's no sharpness in between those colors. So we're just gonna put somewhere on there because the other side had a little bit more shine to it. And then we're gonna take this little part right here, just the angled part, and we're gonna put this on our inner corners, you know, swirl that around in our inner corners. And then blend that out right here and right there. So now it's time for lips, which is going to be the very end of this. So that's sad, but so you want to put highlight on the Cupid's bow, which is right there. So I'm going to take this shade color called In Love, and it's CML 463 by LA Colors. It's a matte lipstick, so it's matte lipstick, and it looks like this. So we're going to put this on our lips. For this, you don't want to go too overboard with the lipstick colors. Because for Valentine's Day, you want it to be a little bit more natural. So if you don't really want to put on a lipstick shade, then you can just put on clear lipstick. I mean clear lip gloss. So that's the lipstick. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I said that. Lipstick shade. Once we got that done, I'm going to go get my white eyeliner, and I'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.